Okay, here's a look at 4 more old Masterpiece Autobot figures that I've already transformed into alt mode. So here's just a closer look at them. And you could see for the most part, they do capture the G1 aesthetics, but in a more realistic style, like Bumblebee and Windcharger there. So let's take a closer look at them. Starting off here first with gears. So here, this one, you could see that they try to capture a more realistic look with all this extra detail here. Even the transparent plastic for the headlights there. Even painted the back with the lights and stuff. So really cool. But it obviously is not very cartoon accurate. So let's bring out the original G1. And I don't know if you notice like I do, but one of the signature designs with gears here is that his canopy here is really rounded. But here you could see BadCube, they kind of squared it out, I guess, to be more realistic. But yeah, for the most part, aside from, matching all the colors and pretty much the shape, it does do a nice job capturing the original G1, but in a more realistic style. So that's a look at gears. And now let's take a look at Bumblebee here. So first thing that stands out, you could see this definitely looks like a real Volkswagen. Takata did a really nice job. I mean, look at this. And I like the transparent dark blue windows. Look at all the nicely sculpted detail. Even the transparent rear lights there. Sculpted rims and stuff. So I'm just pointing this all out because I'm really appreciating the design of the old Masterpiece, even though that's not really my preference. But here, let's compare them with the original G1. And yeah, you could see it does kind of capture the G1 aesthetics, but in a more realistic style. So you could see this one's more elongated. This one's more squished here. So yeah, really nice. So that's a look at Bumblebee. And then let's take a look at Windcharger here. Obviously, X-Transbots was definitely going for more of a realistic look. Nice Trans Am. They always do a really nice job of sculpting in all of this detail. This is a pretty small figure, so they did a nice job. And for some reason, they like to give you these light features. So I left the lights up so I could show you how they go down, because trying to get them up is not as easy as putting them down. So here you could see they even put the little lines in there. And unfortunately with mine, I don't know how this happened, but I know that spring in there has something to do with it. I don't think a figure like this should have springs, but yeah, I have one that's kind of missing a part back there. But you could see they did a really nice job. And when you compare it with the original G1, again, for the most part, it does kind of capture the G1 aesthetics, but in a more realistic style. So that's what I like and appreciate with these old Masterpiece figures. And last, let's take a look at Brawn. Here's Brawn by BadCube, and you could see what this looks like. And for its time, when this first came out, this was actually pretty a nice figure. That's because this was like the only Brawn we had at that time. But you could see they did a nice job capturing a realistic look. And when we bring out the original G1, same thing. You could see they did a nice job capturing the G1 aesthetics. You could see that yellow in the front, the grille, and the shape, but in a more realistic style. Even the tire on the top. So yeah, I think they did a nice job. I like all the nicely sculpted detail, the paint back here. Again, I'm really appreciating the style of these old masterpiece figures. They don't really measure up with the figures of today that are trending in that more toon aesthetic. So with that said, let's bring them out here. So let's do them one at a time. So first, let's bring out Brawn. This guy's by Fans Toys. So here you could see this one, obviously, it is more toon accurate. And this is what I'm going to have in robot mode. And the old masterpiece are going to stay in alt mode to capture the G1 look in a more realistic style. So here you could see really nice. And I have them squat here because this is Fans Toys old style where they were kind of making him more look heroic with the long legs. But basically, from my education, you know what that is? That's the style of like the comic book designs or fashion designs. They purposely elongate these legs to give it that proportion that fits like the comic book and fashion design, or what they call with Fans Toys that heroic look. So yeah, but either way, this looks really nice, very cartoon accurate. So he is staying in robot mode. And then let's bring out Windcharger. So basically the same thing. It's just this one you could see the silver. So this is based more off the toy version. So you could see the silver. And here you could see the white. So this one's basically more off the cartoon. So yeah, all I'll say is it looks okay, but I'm sure everyone already knows, like many X-Transbots figures, this is another one with just some really bad engineering design for the transformation, trying to rotate the hands and stuff like that. You have to know what you're doing to be very careful, or you might break it somehow like this. I have no idea how that happened. But anyways, you could see it's a nice figure, and he's actually a fill-in because you could see the scale. He's a little too small. So Fans Toys, please, we are waiting for your Windcharger to come out. And then Bumblebee. So yeah, if you saw my other episodes, I have the original and the KO. So the KO I have in robot mode because you could see he doesn't go wobbling around like the original, like the official. Plus he has the Toy Hack stickers, which gives it that nice blue windows. Really nice. So this is what I have for robot mode. Captures the cartoon aesthetics really nice. And last we have this guy, Gears, this funny guy. I think Fans Toys did a nice job giving you the option of all of these different faces. Here, I just wanted to give him that happy face because I like to have him with his chest open here with all that nice detail from the cartoon. Just, it would have been cool if they would have made that feature where you could take out his personality chip. So anyways, you could see this is definitely cartoon accurate, so that's why he's staying in robot mode. And so this is what I have for my collection now. I have the old masterpiece figures in alt mode, which does a really nice job of capturing the G1 aesthetics, but in a more realistic style, right? And back there I have my masterpiece figures in robot mode that does a really nice job capturing the toon aesthetics. And since I have this out, oh, I didn't bring out the other ones, but let's take these guys out since I'm covering the old masterpiece figures. And let's get a group shot of the rest of the mini bots so we can see what they all look like together. So this looks really cool. Huffer and Brawn, they came out in the episode together. So this one, let's see. Yeah, that side view mirror is kind of tucked in somehow, but could leave it like that for now. It looks really nice. You could see what that looks like. Brawn and Windcharger appeared in the episode together, and Windcharger with his I forgot what that accessory was where he pulled Bumblebee out of that ditch. And then we have Gears and Cliff Jumper running out of space here. I don't know where Cliff Jumper goes, but he's basically a mold mate of Bumblebee. So let's put him here with Bumblebee. And here's a look at all of them. All the Season 1 mini-bots. The old Masterpiece figure all in alt mode. So this is how I'm going to have these guys all displayed. So here's a group shot. Now you could see what these guys all look like. These guys look really, really cool. So let's zoom in here. You could see Gears, Cliff Jumper, Bumblebee, Windcharger, Brawn, and Huffer, all in alt mode, capturing the G1 aesthetics in a more realistic look.
Activate your depth gauge, Cliff Jumper. We've got to know when we're below sea level.
I'll increase the pull, but I don't have the power to keep it up for long.
I don't want to be pushy, but aren't you forgetting something?
This is supposed to be fun? What?